Yo, yo, yo. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. This is going to be a slow moving talk today. Let's do a sound check. I want to just check in and to make sure we've got good audio. Now, do we have good audio? Probably not a lot of notifications going out on this one. Probably have a handful of trolls already waiting to come claim that they're a victim on the Regan Benson channel. There's a Bokamo. Good morning. Happy Monday. Are we good on sound? There we go. Notifications are going out. It's slow. YouTube, this platform, I'm telling you, is becoming worse by the day. I had made a community post about this live stream, and YouTube took it down. Apparently, I didn't follow YouTube standards for, I don't know, no clue. Took my content down and said, go read this policy, which had nothing to do with my post, with the community post advertising this. So, yeah, I think there's some shadow banning going on. For those of you that don't know, the Denver Police Department is after me heavily again. They're going to throw some more criminal doo-doo to the wall to see what sticks. So I know my channel is getting a little attention from law enforcement and those that are hanging on every single word that Regan Benson says. Fucking fed up. Where have you been? You know what, mister or ma'am? You got me in big trouble. You use the words guillotine that Regan doesn't even know how to pronounce. Guillotine? You wanted me to draw a guillotine and I told you I wasn't a drawer? Well, guess what? The Denver Police Department is pissed off. Better to be pissed off than pissed on. Let's go. Frank Pants. Rhonda, good morning. Mark, Jeannie, how are you? There's DJ. Good morning. So we got a couple mods in the house. Just so you know, I usually have pretty good control of the chat in these StreamYards, but my mods do have full control of the chat. If you come in here to hijack or badmouth the homeless or relentlessly cuss me out, you're probably going to get nuked. So look, if you got something to tell me and you can't stay on topic in this, send me an email. You see the scrolling ticker? My email is in there. For those of you that are interested in what we're going to be doing this winter for survival gear, yeah, please keep your interest because it's going to be brutal. And Denver is on course for some extremely, extremely harsh enforcement this winter. The eviction rates are off the charts. The amount of people living in their vehicles, off the charts. What we're not seeing on a daily basis is me out there recording the enforcement going on within the Denver Police Department, especially in downtown Denver. There are still homeless on the streets of Denver, a lot of them. Yeah, it's a lie. It's a lie that Mike Johnston, the mayor, has accomplished all these absolutely wonderful things in getting people off the streets. No, he's hidden it just a little bit better at a very, very hefty price tag. So we need to raise funds, and the uh, scrolling thing is telling you how to do that. So uh, if you have Venmo or Cash App, those links are there. If you want to send a check by snail mail, that address is there. That QR code up in your screen, go ahead and use your phone on that right now. That's going to take you to a link that allows you to use any credit card that you want to use to donate to Helping Hands for Dignity Coalition, which is a registered 501c3 in the state of Colorado. We are fully compliant with the Secretary of State and the Internal Revenue Service. If you have any concerns about where your money is going, you can certainly reach out to me and I will gladly arrange a meeting with you, and I will show you all of the nonprofit's finances. So, for those of you that think you're going to come here and tell me that there's a grift going on, you will be nuked. And stealing my content is no more. So, that's some housekeeping stuff as far as where we are in super need this winter. Uh, I also want to give a shout out to another activist who's doing a fantastic job in having a place for folks to go, at least for a warm meal and some comfort in clothing and warm gear. We want to talk about a life saving measure in the face of heavy enforcement of the camping ban. For those of you that follow homelessness, the Grants Pass ruling has pretty much given all cities across the nation blanket approval to go ahead and just start throwing the homeless in jail under the guise of enforcing a camping ban. So the whole humanitarian function of expecting government to address a social ill crisis, yep, good luck with that. We've talked about that numerous times and where that's taking us. And that is why homelessness is increasing. That is why taxes are increasing. And that is why people are still hanging on a thread and voting for their favorite politician in hopes of freedom. Yeah. The government way of helping the homeless is hiring more welfare recipients to violate the homeless by arresting them and putting them in jail for the winter. Jose, yes, thank you for pointing that out. Kyle, how you doing? A camping ban? What? You've heard the term camping ban, right? Yeah. So it's illegal to be homeless in the United States of America, all across this nation. The Grants Pass ruling. You can Google that if you want to study up on that ruling and what that means for harsh winter enforcement. So, but today we're going to spend some time watching some body cam footage and talking about three of our homeless friends. For those of you that have been with me for a while, you're familiar with John. Uh, we're going to watch a little bit of body cam footage. John is currently sitting in the downtown detention center in Denver, sitting in jail since last week. When I happened upon his arrest over in Inglewood for a warrant out of Denver for failure to comply. John has spent the majority of his later adult life in chronic homelessness. John has a brain injury. John is not capable of managing housing by himself. The system is most interested in incarceration of John and people just like John. So I happened upon his arrest last week over in Inglewood. Denver Metro Audits and I were out doing some cop watching and some redress and protest. And we saw a few cops over across the street from the cop shop. And we kind of figured that they were just hanging out. And I said, we should go over there and see what's going on. Oh, nasty Nathaniel. Everything I do is filled with brilliance, huh? That is because I am a brilliant woman. Well, you are too kind, as always, in every single comment you make about me. But thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to play some video of John because I want to refresh your memories about John. John and I have been through a lot. So we're going to watch some of those videos. We're going to talk about Stephanie. For those of you that have recently been following my channel, Stephanie has now had her RV stolen from her 3 times with the help of Denver District 3 and some pretty tyrannical, retaliatory police of District 3 that are determined to make me stop talking. I don't know if you know, but the commander of District 3 and his sergeant of the most aggressive type of enforcement on human beings that are behind the 8 ball are now victims of Regan Benson and her speech. So stay tuned for more of that. Most of you that follow me know what's going on there. But we're going to watch some body cam footage of that really good sergeant that does a lot of really horrible things to the homeless community in his official capacity as a cop, aka welfare whore, recipient of free money. And the Denver Police Department loves him. Mayor Mike Johnston and his staff love him. All of the District 3 community members love him. And you're going to see why. It's because everyone hates the homeless. They have been conditioned to believe that government is the answer to solving homelessness. So, of course, we've got a lot of victimization going on. Regan's got a criminal case and some civil protection order hearings that she's dealing with, and yada, yada, yada. But for today, we're going to focus on these 3 individuals. You're going to see why these things are happening as you're watching this body cam footage. So, those 2 individuals, hopefully, Stephanie is going to pop in. We're going to save our talk about Stephanie for last. We're probably going to be here for a couple hours. So if you want to pop in and out, that's great, or come back and watch this. But hopefully Stephanie shows up because I'd like her to be able to tell her story. And then, most importantly, right now, we need to really wrap around an individual who has lived in chronic homelessness, whose children are living in homelessness. This is called generational homelessness. We've talked about some of this before. This individual is recovering in a Denver hospital right now from being shot in the face with a rifle round by the Denver Police Department. This story is exceptionally troubling. All the cops have been cleared. We don't have a lot of information about what the public has been told about this individual having a weapon. So we're going to watch some of that body cam footage, and I don't think YouTube likes it. So I don't know how that's going to go, but the bottom line is we're going to play it because I'm sure a lot of you are not aware of it. It happened in DPD District 4. We're going to pull this body cam footage off of the taxpayer-supported public platform of YouTube for the Denver Police Department. That is where they release their oppressors on these officer-involved shootings. That is where this body cam footage is located in the description of their video. So, but first, I want to read something for clarity. So it is on the record for those trolls, attorneys, cops, all these victims, all these people that are trying to take my speech, twist it into something it's not. If you don't like the words pig roast, don't come to this channel. If you don't like vile language, don't come to this channel. You should click off now. If you don't understand humor, if you don't understand frustration in cops using excessive force on peaceful people and being called out for it and being called names for it, you should leave this channel now. Let's see, what else do we need to make disclaimer of? Pig often refers to cop. Pig roast does not explicitly talk about police violence in the context of comedy and vile humor. So, does anybody watch Comedy Central Pig Roast? Humor? Yeah, that's why people come to my channel. So, here's the disclaimer on my channel, and we're just going to put this on the record. It's in the description in case you've missed it. Warning, this channel contains R-rated language and is not always appropriate for children. Even though if you want to bring your child here, feel free. If you can't handle that, this channel content is not for you. Cops get cussed out here. Dirty government actors get exposed here. I love the homeless community. They're people too. They have family that loves them. And if they have no one, they need someone to love them. If they're not hurting anyone, leave them alone if you've no help to offer. A society is defined by how it treats its weakest, sickest, and poorest. What do you do when you witness an injustice? What do you do to persevere and preserve in freedom? Government is malevolent. If you don't understand that word, look it up. It destroys everything it touches. It seldom does anything right except violate people's rights on the daily. Forced taxation and incarceration for victimless crimes while victimizing victims repeatedly. Just us. Not justice, just us. Freedom is dangerous. Live dangerously. The police aren't there to be your safety blanket for your feelings. DMCA lawyer in the house. Yeah, well, so we do know what's going on with DPD. There's an all-out effort really to shut down my channel and my speech. Lo and behold, I mean, they're being sued. Again, this is lawsuit number 3 for violating my right to due process for serving on the use of force board. Imagine that. So there's a public process, just not for Regan Benson. It's for others. If you'd like to apply to the use of force board so you can review officer-involved shootings and really have no authority at all to make any difference in the outcome of clearing an officer or not, you can apply to be on this board, but you have to be chosen. You have to be a special chosen one. And when I wanted to be on this board, I was told by command staff, including Commander Bell over in District 3, in a roundabout way, that I would not be nominated for application on the use of force board because of my history with the Denver Police Department. Interesting. So, yes, Denver is being sued again, and they're mad, and they are retaliating, and they're going to keep throwing me in jail. So I went to jail a few weeks ago. I'm sure there's a warrant being written again. I'll be in jail for something else pretty soon, probably protection order violation or some bullshit that some detective somewhere is going to do for these victims of police hurt feelings. So stay tuned. I mean, you never know when Regan Benson's going to go to jail. So on this note of the use of force board for officer involved shootings, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Mr. Allen to begin with. Okay. And we're gonna watch some of this body cam footage, and we are really wrapping around this man. I need you to know this, that the activists, not the government, they've tried to end this man's life, and they didn't succeed. And they're not going to help him. We are. And so there is one activist that spends time going and seeing him, because we have this theory, and I don't think it's a theory, I think it's correct, that he was bonded out of his hospital bed, if you will, and the city needed to set him free because they're responsible for his medical care. And remember, they shot him in the face with a rifle round. And so we are trying collectively as a group to approach supporting him in a major wraparound for long-term goals, to include housing, stability for his recovery. We're very worried that they're going to try to discharge him from the hospital and literally wheel him out in a wheelchair and park him on the street. Don't think that it hasn't happened here in Denver, because it has. So we need some support. And so we are working on communication things with him. The man can't talk. He has to have his face reconstructed, his mouth reconstructed. Okay. So we need help. And if you want to give, all the ways to give are scrolling across the screen or right there in your top left screen for the thingy. This is a really bad situation. And I know the Denver Police Department is really sad that they did not end this man's life. Was it at the front page of the local newspaper? No, DJ. As a matter of fact, no. He's homeless. Why would that matter? All right, let's get into this body cam footage and this press release. Okay. Hang tight.
Fearing he was intending to shoot the officers, 2 uniformed officers discharged their duty handguns at the subject. The subject appeared to fall to the ground at that point, but moments later was seen waving the firearm above the shopping cart. The officers repeatedly instructed him to drop the weapon and attempted to de-escalate the situation to gain his compliance from a distance while they negotiated with him. This went on for several minutes. Despite these efforts, he maintained control of the firearm. Additional officers took positions to the northeast of the subject, giving them a clear view of him behind the shopping cart. An officer armed with a department-approved rifle observed the subject move his finger from the grip of the firearm into the trigger guard. That officer also recognized a change in the subject's body posture and the firearm's position. Believing the subject was about to shoot at the officers to his south at the other end of the parking lot, the officer discharged one round from his rifle, striking the subject. Once the subject was incapacitated, officers formulated a plan to safely approach and render aid. An ambulance was previously staged nearby and was called in to assist. The subject was transported to Denver Health Medical Center for treatment to a gunshot wound to the face, and he remains hospitalized and is expected to survive. That individual has been identified as 62-year-old Alan Scott. Investigators and crime scene technicians recovered a replica Walther PPK BB gun, which was the weapon that was pointed at the officers. A total of 10 rounds were fired by 3 uniformed officers, 9 from duty handguns and 1 from the department-approved rifle. Mr. Scott has been formally charged with felony menacing by the Denver District Attorney's Office. The officers involved in this incident are assigned to the Patrol Division in District 4 in Southwest Denver. 2 of the officers joined the department in 2018, the other in 2021, and none of the 3 have been involved in a prior police shooting. All officers present, including witness officers, had body-worn cameras present and captured the interaction with the individual. These officers as well will go through the department's reintegration protocol and be on a non-line assignment. Again, this is an active investigation. We know there was a lot of motorists and people in the area at the time, so if there's any additional information or witnesses that we haven't spoken to, we'd encourage you to contact Denver Metro Crime Stoppers so we can make contact. These investigations are being conducted by the Colorado Bureau of Investigations, Colorado State Patrol, the Denver Police Homicide Unit, and the Denver DA's office. They're all overseen by the Office of the Independent Monitor. I have one slide just to show the firearm that we recovered. It's the replica Walther PPK BB gun. This was the firearm that the subject had and pointed at the officers in this case. We can address any questions.
Let's watch the body cam footage. We only have 3 officers.
That's probably him.
With a gray beard, yeah.
Yep. All right, let's contact him. 12 Tom will be out with one matching that description. Appears to be next to the shopping cart. Yeah, let me pan to the parking lot. Shots fired, shots fired. Tom, we have one party down. Appeared like he had a handgun in his right hand. Start EMS code 10. He's still yelling. Are you guys good? You guys good? 12 Tom, officers are okay. We cannot see him. He's next to the shopping cart. Line of fire is going to be to the north. 12 Tom, we need a shield up here. We're not going to approach. We can't see what he's doing. Tom, next car's in. I need everybody to lock down Alameda. Party's still down next to the car. We need a shield up here to safely approach so we can render aid. Hey, we need a shield. Do you have eyes on him? I hear him talking too. Hey man, we need to see your hands so we can come help you. Show us your hands. Hey man, this is the Denver Police Department. We need to come help you. Show us your hands. 12 Tom, he's talking, but he's not. He's still refusing to show us his hands. Hey brother, we need to come help you. We need to see your hands, okay? You got any better eyes on?
I can see him, I can hear his voice.
Tom. Anybody coming up here with the shield? Hey, let's move up this court. We're gonna approach. We're gonna approach that way.
Down on his feet. Okay. He's not down. Doesn't look like he's down.
Not down. You hear the suspect talking. We believe he's crouched down behind a shopping cart.
Okay.
Good cover, everybody. Good cover.
Good cover. Good cover.
I'm gonna stay back here. You got eyes.
Rose, did you shoot?
No.
Okay.
You?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we need to help you, okay? Show us your hands. Come on, man. I want to come help you. Please show us your hands.
Ocean 1379. We're going to be up on the northeast side of the house.
What's your name? I can't hear you. What do you say?
He's got a firearm. Officer, speak color, please. He's pointing it in your direction.
Who said that?
1379. Give me somebody with a rifle on this side. The alleyway is just north of Luban. Rifle. North of Alameda on Luban.
You got cover, brother? He's behind that cart.
All of Alameda is shut down. Both directions.
I cannot see him. Make sure you have cover. If you just stay there in case he somehow bolts to the left, okay? Denver Police, drop the firearm now! You will get shot again if you do not drop the gun. Denver Police, drop the firearm. You will get shot again.
We've got an eye over here too, but if the drone can get out here, that'll help.
Denver Police Department, drop the firearm. He's behind the shopping cart right here. Okay. Denver Police Department, listen, brother. We don't want to do this. You got to drop the gun, please. I want to help you.
What info do we have on it? We can get people out of here.
Recruit, get behind me. Madonna, get behind me. Cover our backside.
Denver Police Department, drop the gun.
You guys still see him with the gun in his hand?
They say he still got the gun?
Affirmative. He's behind the shopping cart with the gun in his hand.
Did he just shoot?
Is that him? 1379. Shots fired. Suspect is down. Shots fired. Suspect down.
Are we clear to move up?
Clear to move up.
No.
Stand by. Please don't move his hand yet. He'll have the firearm in his hand.
Clear. Just let us know if we're clear to move up or not. All right.
He's still moving.
Still moving.
He's crouched down. Careful.
Throw the gun away. Listen to us so we can guarantee your safety.
They're still moving. They're still moving. Show me your hands. Hands up! Hands up!
Can you guys see both of his hands?
Hey, get that shield up on that side, on the south side, please. Keep on the south side, get that shield and move in. The gun is underneath the shopping cart.
All right, hey, stack to the right.
I got you.
All right,
Let's go. Let's go.
moving up. Call it out. Call it out. Moving up. Call it out. Call it out.
Hands up. Hands up.
All right.
Bring that shield
We're
up.
moving up.
Where's that shield? Where's that shield? Hands up! Do we have hands with us?
I got hands.
Watch our crossfire. Hands up!
Hands up.
Hands up!
Hands up. Guns underneath the thing.
Stop. Don't move. Stop. No one move forward.
I got eyes on the gun.
I got hands. Off to the right.
All right, someone's got to go hands on, guys. Just secure the gun on the behind the shopping cart.
What do you think? We're going to watch 2 more clips. And this is, in fact, what the Denver Police Department released. Anybody have any thoughts on why that officer that just fired 8 rounds would decide to turn his body cam off right then and there? Just wondering.
The officer discharged 1 round from his rifle, striking the subject.
I'm here.
You guys good?
I'm here.
You guys good?
I'm gonna bail back. Safely approach so we can render aid. Hey, we need a shield. Do you have eyes on him?
I think I hear him talking.
I hear him talking too. Hey man, we need to see your hands so we can come help you. Show us your hands. Hey man, this is the Denver Police Department. We need to come help you. Show us your hands. Well, Tommy, stop him, but you're still refusing to show us his hands. Hey brother, we need to come help you. We need to see your hands, okay? You got any better eyes on?
Not really. I can see him. I can hear his voice.
Let me see. I'm coming around you. Let me see if I can see anything with the scope.
Yeah. Yeah, we can also roll a car up using this cover. Hey, let's move up this car. We're gonna approach.
Hey, hold on. I can see him there with the scope. He's crouched down. He's not down. Looks like he's on his feet like this.
Okay, he's not down.
Doesn't look like he's down.
411 looks like he's not down. We can hear the suspect talking. We believe he's crouched down behind the shopping cart.
Yep, it looks like he's on one knee. Left foot down, right knee down.
Good cover, everybody. Good cover.
I'm gonna take this out. Okay.
No. You? Val, you want to get in the mask?
Yeah. Hey, we need help here, okay? Show us your hands. Come on, man. I want to come help you. Please show us your hands. What's your name? I can't hear you.
Northeast. 11 Baker and Bill. I got you. He doesn't know we're here.
I'm not doing anything. I'm holding security for months. Right now. Listen, I've been seeing the doctor.
Yeah. Shots fired.
He's down. 1379. Shots fired. Suspect is down. He's down.
Shots fired. Thank you.
No.
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 Wait. Not ready. Stand by. We don't see his hands yet. Still has the firearm in his hands. Oh.
He's good. I got him.
You need this.
I got him.
Can.
I'm good. He's moving.
He's still moving.
Oh, guns down.
Hold on.
Guns down.
Guns down.
Put your hands up. Do it now.
Yeah.
I think we should move.
Hold on, dude. It's
I see it. Oh,
Put your hands up so we
Show
can
me your hands.
Hands up. Do it now.
moving away from the gun.
I'm gonna stand.
Hold on,
I'm gonna
Pete.
stand. Hold.
Hey, get that shield up on that side, on the south side, please.
Get the right one.
Team on the south side, get that shield and move in. The gun is underneath the shopping cart.
I'm
You good?
good.
Do you need to switch out?
I'm good.
Hold cover. They're coming. They're coming in on the side. Hold on. Go.
Show me your hands. Keep your hands right.
Hands up. Hands up. Stop. No one move forward. Stop right there. Push him to the right. Push him off to the right.
All right, someone's got to go hands on, guys.
Someone got
The security going at the end. They push up. Don't move.
Keep him handcuffed to the front.
Who shot?
Tonight.
Thoughts so far? The assumptions of what firearm that nobody has seen or identified. Eight rounds. Missed him. I have my own theory. That rifleman had a very specific mission. It's not a theory. Let's watch the last bit. And I want you to listen real close to this one. You're going to hear him talking.
The officer discharged one round from his rifle, striking the subject.
Put your hands up. Put it down. Put down the gun. Put down the gun. Put down the gun. Val, I don't know if it's real, dude, or not, but treat it like it is. Treat it like it is. Use your cover. Yeah, I'm good. You all good? You good? You good, dude? I'm gonna grab my rifle if you're good.
Yeah, you're having the rifle.
I'm moving up here. Chris, you good if I go up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get this corner. Yeah, I can see him down. Not moving.
I think I hear him talking.
I hear him talking to you. Hey, man, we need to see your hands so we can come help you. Show us your hands. Hey, man, this is Denver Police Department. We need to come help you. Show us your hands.
Val, you got voice? Okay. So I think he's struck. He's down behind the cart. Lifted up what looked like to be a revolver.
Hey, brother, we need to come help you. We need to see your hands, okay? You got your eyes on?
Okay.
Not really. See if I can hear his voice.
Does anyone have a shield? Okay.
Wall of guns.
Val, we can also roll a car up and use it as cover.
Hey, let's move up this car. We're gonna approach. We're gonna approach.
We also have time.
Go hands on it.
Who's talking?
I can see him here when you go. He's crouched down.
Oh, he's not down. Okay.
He's not down. Doesn't look like he's down.
He's going something. Is there a way to get in from on that side? We got lights on the
Good
other
cover,
side of
everybody.
this
Good
building.
cover.
Okay. Val, do you want to keep giving commands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you need help me, okay? Show us your hands. Come on, man. I want to come help you. Please show us your hands. What's your name? I can't hear you.
So we got units over there.
Lieutenant Colonel, William Scott.
We got someone over there. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm gonna grab my rifle.
Denver police, drop the firearm now! You will get shot again if you do not drop the gun! Denver police! Drop the firearm! You will get shot again! Denver Police Department! Drop the firearm! Behind the shopping cart.
I got it right behind you.
Okay. Denver Police Department! Listen, brother! You don't want to do this! You gotta drop the gun, please! I want to help you!
Recruit, get behind me. Majano, get behind me.
Do you want, when you guys mind asking, can they still see if he has a gun in his hand?
Denver Police Department, drop the gun!
You guys still see him with the gun in his hand?
They say you still got the gun?
We're asking.
Did you just shoot?
Is that us or them? Oh, they shot. Good. And go hands on there. How much? I just saw him move again. Just let him know. He just moved, Val. Still moving. I can see his feet. He's moving.
He's still moving.
He's like a crouched down position on the ground now. He's scooting back. He's scooting back. Be careful, guys. Show me your hands.
Hands up!
I can see one hand. All right, I can see both hands. No firearm in the hand. I can see both of his hands. He's bleeding. Looks like from the face.
All right, who's got a shield? I got you. Okay, let's go.
Nice and slow, guys. Nice and slow, guys. Take your time.
Hands up!
Keep your hands up.
Those are the 3 body cam clips that the Denver Police Department released themselves. Nowhere in there, in any of those, is any indication that that man had a replica BB gun. I find it exceptionally odd that of all the times the Denver Police Department has released body cam footage actually showing where a weapon in fact existed or was involved, in this particular case, they did not. I find it odd when those officers chose to turn their body cams off. Bertie, they have a picture of it. They show a picture of a gun that was found on the scene, right? So again, I'm showing you this. It's public awareness. Activists have wrapped around that man, and we need your continued help and support because it takes a lot of time for us to work together as a group to ensure that this man is going to have some wraparound help to recover. This is a very, very bad situation. And of course, let's go ahead and finish up what the end result is. Yeah. September 25th. Denver DA Attorney John Walsh announced today that charges will not be filed against any of the officers. Oh, yeah, there's a shocker. In a shooting that injured 62-year-old Alan Scott on August 25th, 25 several DPD officers responded to a 911 call of a man later identified as Scott. It's Alan Wayne Scott in a parking lot, waving a pistol around and pointing it at oncoming traffic. When Corporal Kirchhoff and Officer Jonathan Hayes arrived at the scene, they saw Scott about 75 feet in front of him. There was a shopping cart directly in front of Scott that was blocking the officer's view of his lower body. The officers got out of their vehicles and ordered Scott to show me your hands and put your hands up. Scott immediately yelled back, "Show me yours." Scott then suddenly raised his right arm, extended his right hand, and pointed a gun at the officers. Certainly, if you put this in writing, it makes it true. Believing they were in danger of being shot, Corporal Kirchhoff and Officer Hayes fired their weapons. A few seconds after the firing stopped, Scott waved his right hand back and forth above the shopping cart, presumably holding the gun. Never heard any of that in any of that body cam footage. The officers gave Scott multiple commands to drop the gun, but Scott did not comply. When Officer Randall Wells saw Scott move his finger onto the trigger of his gun, Officer Wells fired his weapon, hitting Scott in the face. I think this is pivotal. When Officer Randall Wells saw Scott move his finger onto the trigger of his gun, except nobody else was able to see the gun. We just watched the body cam footage. It was later learned that Scott's weapon was a P-22 BB gun that looked like a 9mm semi-automatic pistol. Scott is now charged with 1 count of felony menacing because of the open case against him. We will not be releasing the letter that DA Walsh sent to DPD Chief Ron Thomas detailing the officer-involved shooting. After a thorough review of the evidence in the case, I believe that the use of force by all of the officers was justified based on Colorado law regarding use of force in self-defense and in defense of others. Therefore, no criminal charges will be filed. Shocking. Absolutely shocking, right? So if you're just joining us here, we just spent the first part of this stream talking about this individual who lives in homelessness, Mr. Scott. Us activists are trying to wrap around him. We need your support in all that it takes to continue to make sure that this man gets what he needs. If you can, please donate to my nonprofit. The QR code up at the left-hand top of the screen is specific to being able to donate with any credit card. All the rest of the directions and contact information for donations, if you have Venmo or Dignity Hands or want to simply mail a check, is scrolling across the bottom of your screen. I want to talk about a couple comments real quick. I just want to make comment about them. DJ, you made a comment about Europe not being too far off base in taking weapons away from the police. And boy, this could be a multi-hour discussion about who should be carrying weapons, because we as citizens, if we behave like the cops, we go to prison. If we use our weapons like the police are using them on peaceful people, we go to prison. They get raises. They wonder why they earn the hate. Should a sergeant or higher be the only ones that carry a gun, DJ? Absolutely not. And here's why. You're about to see some body cam footage of another sergeant, and I'd like you to tell me why you think this sergeant, who you know, should even be a cop to begin with. But, you know, that's up for public discussion and debate in a city that rewards unaliving people. Jen, how you doing? Jen is in the chat. Jen is in the house. Jen has housing. For those of you that have seen Jen and I before, we worked together. She got into the micro community, and she now has an apartment, unlike John, who doesn't have his anymore and is sitting in jail. So we're going to be here for a couple hours today. The goal is to raise money for the nonprofit to support at least these three folks as well as others during the cold weather. So, very depressing stuff, right? A society is defined on how it treats its weakest, sickest, and poorest. So we're going to watch some body cam footage that has not been published on my channel of Sergeant Brian O'Neill of the Denver Police Department, District 3. This body cam footage is about 1.5 years old. It has not changed in any way, shape, or form how this sergeant who carries a sidearm is allowed to interact and take. I have to watch my words, because if I string some words together that aren't depicting him in his official capacity, I'm probably going to have another warrant on top of a warrant that already exists from the first warrant. This individual, this public servant who is paid with taxpayer dollars is allowed and rewarded to go out and behave like this. And I think the public has a right to know. How's that? So some context to this body cam footage. We're not going to watch all of it. It's very long. These folks depicted in this video had just been swept. This was part of Mike Johnston's House 1,000 plan, was to continue to sweep people from literally one side of the street to the other, and then go out and round them up in certain ways. And you're going to see what the rounding up means for Denver Mayor Mike Johnston, who intends to continue to round people up just like you're about to witness. Hang tight. Some more context here. Sergeant Brian O'Neill had already been out here around 8 o'clock this morning, just ordering people around. This clip of body cam footage is depicting all of these people following his orders. I talk often about the homeless not understanding their rights. It's a real thing. I understand why they comply. They're literally faced with dealing with psychopaths that have a free pass in ending their lives. They have already had their lives uprooted less than 12 hours prior to this going on. And this is another very sad depiction of what happens when we're relying on government to build relationships and connect with people young and old who you're looking at right now. We don't know their stories. We don't know why they're there. Trauma is exceptionally real on the streets. Aging out of the system is very real. A lot of these young people never stood a chance. Many of them are living in generational homelessness, and we refuse to have these honest conversations about how government continues to make this worse. This is Sergeant Brian O'Neill of Denver PD District 3.
I'm white and a female and straight.
What's that?
I was told by one of our activist friends that he got hold of the governor and he put 3 camps. This one, Southern Cleveland, and another one.
Well, I think that's not entirely true.
Well, I didn't get that message. And I
was told also that it's like.
Okay, well, I am just telling you that I wouldn't be.
I know what you're saying.
You wouldn't
The
be sitting up with the
activist information is not going to be accurate. I came down here yesterday and I had a conversation. You remember me?
Your information ain't accurate.
That's why.
Our information, like, we're the ones doing the work.
So if I tell you what's going to happen, like I came down here yesterday, I saw you. I'm just telling you guys. I came down here yesterday and I gave you the information. I know.
He has spent the last hour telling these people they're not free to go. He has stopped every person that has walked down this public street and told them to sit down on the ground. This is the day after a major, major sweep of folks living in homelessness. And he has them right where he wants them right now. You're about to see him in his official capacity violate numerous people's rights.
So that you don't want. Don't let them fade, please.
Yep.
I don't know what for yet, but fingerprint reader says that's not your name. Stay on my end, Mac, would you please?
All right, I got stuck in that sand picture.
Yeah, I know, it's a mess. So, I am running.
So am I.
Okay.
Did you hear that? I'm running. Luke says, so am I. By the way, this is a cop that took me to jail one time and literally almost rear-ended someone. These people, right here, these people, they follow Sergeant Brian O'Neill's orders because they are low IQ order followers. I'm running, you hear him say. And he says, yeah, so am I. That's code for don't say shit that we don't want on body cam.
I've been playing nice because I've already had about a half dozen people fade.
Okay.
I'm not chasing them down.
Okay.
But I'm going to seat all these people. We're going to get accurate names and dates of birth. If they have warrants, they're going in the van.
Okay.
If they don't have warrants and they don't lie to us, they're going to be free to go, and I'm going to tell them that.
Okay.
So we're,
Can I please go to Father Woody's to go to the bathroom?
one moment.
I brought my dog back.
So we're rolling. We're rolling. That's all right. These people are all going to get seated. They're going to give us accurate information. If they don't, they're going in the van. Gotcha. They've been given their first advisement on camping, so I'm going to get them all seated so we have them more controlled. I told Luke I already had about a half dozen people paid because those guys are up there, and I'm not chasing people down. We're collecting everybody that we got, we're getting seated, they're getting their first advisement, and we're going from there.
Okay.
So, all right, everybody. Here's the deal. Have a seat. Get yourself comfortable. I've given you your first advisement on the camping ban. Everybody's going to have a seat. Hey.
I just walked up. I know you seen me just walk up.
What are you doing?
I just did speak.
Where's your
You seen me
tent?
just walk up there. I'm finna cut through like all day.
Okay.
I just spoke to somebody. I know you seen that.
Camping ban. Yes.
Like you just watched me walk my dog down to my brother.
Okay.
And I have to go to the bathroom.
Well, you're going to have to go behind the tent when I'm done talking to you. On your butt. On your butt. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to get your name and date of birth. I'm legally allowed to get your correct name and date of birth. If you lie to me, we have a fingerprint reader. If I can't find your ID, we're going to fingerprint read you, and then those charges will be added if you have warrants. If you have warrants, you're going to jail. It's the way it is. If you don't have warrants, you're given your first advisement, and it's time to start packing and leaving. If we come back and you haven't started packing and leaving, then you're going to get your written advisement. We come back again, you're going to jail and your stuff's going into storage. So right now is your best opportunity to be truthful. And if everything works out right, to get your stuff, we'll get you on a list. If you want housing, if you want rehab, if you want, I don't care what you want, I'll get somebody down here to talk to you. If you've got mental health problems and you want to speak to somebody, I've got people here.
You just watched me walk my dog.
I don't even live here. I have housing.
Okay, well, unfortunately, you've been contacted on this property. This is public property. These are all tents. We have a camping ban, and this is the first step in that. Sir, have a seat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I brought my dog down here. Yeah, and I walked my dog down here.
Okay, okay. So what's your name and date of birth?
Audrey.
So Audrey immediately complies. For those of you living in homelessness, and if you're watching this, this is where you have the right to remain silent. Use it.
I got your name.
Can I please just go to Father Woody and come right back? He's got my dog. My stuff's right here. Like, I'm not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere. Where's Father Woody's?
Right up the road.
Well,
It's literally right up the
okay,
road.
well, you're not going until we clear it.
I just want to advise you that they
I just gave
Colorado and
I got these two.
They are now passing Downing in Mexico.
Sit down, young lady. I'm clearing you right now. No, I'm clearing you right now.
Inquiring.
$390, Adam, on the list. You come onto this property, you're getting cleared.
I'm full floor.
Okay.
You come onto this property, you're getting cleared. First of all, this is a public street. You heard Sergeant Brian O'Neill say that this is all public property. This is not how the camping ban was working at this time. This sergeant went out on his own mission, violated a whole bunch of people's rights. All of these cops with him did the same exact thing. I filed a very extensive complaint. Now, imagine, if you will, DPD investigating themselves and sharing their findings with the Office of the Independent Monitor that there was absolutely no wrongdoing at all. None. And in fact, the sergeant assigned to investigate her co-worker sergeant works with him at District 3. Sergeant Kiera Jenkins did a thorough investigation, and there was absolutely no wrongdoing. And a one chief by the name of Megan Dodge confirmed that there was absolutely no policy violation, no civil rights violations. All of this was above water.
Then have a seat.
$390, Adam.
No, I'm not gonna wait, but
I need a clearance on two parties. First party, last name. It's nobody's?
I need to send our ATV down to the service center.
Let me get my drugs.
I got it. I got it, man. We'll get you through here. Yep.
All right, man. Thank you.
I'm not gonna make some Father Woody's.
So you being truthful with me? Okay. 390 Adam.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pass it on to your dispatcher.
Thank you.
You're welcome. District 3. Adam, that may be someone that you can get out there.
Thank you. You can stand by. I'm going to call our outreach case coordinator. I'll let you know.
Now, the only reason he's calling for outreach workers now is because you see somebody there with a camera standing right in front of it. That's another activist. Sergeant Brian O'Neill has a serious problem with those of us that help the homeless. His years of retaliation are very alive and well, very documented. This individual is a very dangerous person in his official capacity as a police officer with impunity to end a life at any time.
I can't hear you over the train. Try that once more. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
They said they're not getting me housing, so what am I going to do now?
That is up to you.
So I'm still out here because they didn't give me housing. I'm still going to get arrested.
If we've gone through all the steps and you're still on this public property, yes.
I just went through all the steps.
Well, actually, that's your tent down there.
Yeah, I'll go get my tent down, but I'm still going to be here.
It's private property. From here down is private property, and we have somebody that wants to sign a complaint. So if you stay on that property, you'll be arrested for trespass.
Give me a ticket. I'll take the ticket. I'll go to homeless for it, but still nothing got resolved.
Okay, well,
So I'll still be here tomorrow.
They're getting you a referral.
And this man never got a ticket because this cop, in his official capacity as a cop, is lying.
I can't tell you what to do.
You're the one that's telling me to go. Where am I supposed to go?
I'm not telling you to go. I'm telling you what's going to happen if you stay.
Same old bullshit. I get my head. Oh, you're so full of fucking shit.
Did you give him your accurate information? Did you already give it to the... What about you, young lady?
Oh, I don't have my ID.
Last one is ready. Last name Polzine. Hey, Jordan. Oh, sorry. Do you have any more cuffs? Oh. You got a set, Mac? Thank you. Some help? Nah, thank you. All right, young lady, stand up. Come over here.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Let me keep smoking it for just a second. Take out I'll take this off.
Give me your cigarette.
Aww. For what? Should I take this off or is that better?
I'd probably take it off.
Keep this off a little bit.
All right. So there's only...
Which person was looking for help? Was it the guy with the two dogs? Or?
No, it's this guy right over here leaning in the tent.
Oh, okay.
Him and his wife are in there. They don't have warrants. They're totally smooth.
Cool. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
So now we've got some contracted and some city outreach workers. This has been going on since 8 o'clock in the morning. And as you can see by the body cam footage up there, it's now 10 o'clock. So this was in April. It was, I think, probably around 60 degrees in the hot sun. You can see that young lady took her jacket off. It was getting hot. So there's all kinds of people sitting in the paddy wagon now. And we're going on a long time. There were also no policy violations in setting people in a hot van in the hot sun for a mass arrest for warrants where they've harmed no one.
I had to move up there, from up there. Like I said, I had to do it kind of a rush.
Yeah. I'm waiting on your clearance, young lady. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know. Do you think you have any warrants? Good. Which tent is yours? So that is half on private property. Okay. Hi, Carlos. Good, how are you? Well, I was calling, I don't know if you're working or not. We had an encampment. They broke up the encampment at 8th and Navajo, and we had a large encampment develop at 4th and Lipan. And I've got a star car here. They said they don't have direct access to get these people into housing, but they can help them they can give them referrals to other resources. So what I was calling is to see if you have any direct contacts to get these people on a list for housing or anything of the sort. Okay. We got a clinician coming down next, going to the station to pick up the clinician. And we've got a star car here, so we've got it covered. I'm just trying to cover all my bases to see who has what, etc. So like temporary housing, like the city's House 1000, try and get them on that list because I don't have a pipeline into that arena. I'll find out. We've got a bunch of people here. Can I inquire with the people that aren't going to jail and call you back? Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. All right, bye.
Just FYI, he's on the phone with the mayor's office staff. Mayor Mike Johnston's staff. Yeah, they claimed to know nothing about this. Mm-hmm.
I'm going for morning, but that'd be okay because my wife works at Greg Road.
I'm sorry, say that again.
We'd be all right. I mean, should we stay till morning or before morning? Or
all I can tell you is that you're on private property,
okay.
and the people are willing to sign a complaint. From here down is private property, and they're willing to sign a complaint. From here up is public property, and the camping ban. If you move over there, that would be your first advisement that you're on public property. And we will go through the steps. You'll get a verbal warning. If you don't leave, you get a written warning. If you don't leave after that, then there will be enforcement.
No, I'm just wondering if
Yeah,
I know it's probably
I just want to let you know.
Yep. Be gone by morning, so I need to make sure nobody comes today to take knock anything down. That's what I was asking. All right, thank you.
You bet. You obviously don't have a place to stay, correct? Are you on alcohol or drugs? No? Well, I have a direct line to sober living, but if that doesn't apply to you, then okay, just wanted to ask. Hey, fellas, do either of you need a contact with somebody that can offer a spot in sober living?
So he pretends like there's resources and people can just immediately get off the streets and go into some kind of sober living arrangement. Sergeant Brian O'Neill, in his official capacity, is an absolute imbecilic fucking moron in his official capacity. As a cop, paid for with taxpayer dollars. He has no clue what's going on anywhere in the city as far as what resources are viable. He's lying. He's making shit up. This is what he does in his official capacity.
Okay. What about you, sir?
As I go into the shelter, I can't do the shelter either. I spent too much time in prison.
Yeah, I got a case manager, but it seems like nothing.
91. She's saying she has a Montana ID. We're going to be back, and you'll get a written warning. And if you don't leave, then the next step will be enforcement, and it'll be.
What property owner is the one who's making the complaint? So I'm just wondering if this is going to be the enforcement.
It's not your business. I don't even know who you are.
I'm a case manager.
4.
Bingo! Did you just hear that? This young lady asked, who exactly is enforcing this complaint for private property? And he told her it was none of her business. I don't know who you are.
Okay. Well,
And just the public, I mean, I'm just
I hear
asking
you.
a question.
I hear you. We have a
Are you
sign.
not allowed to answer that?
I'm not going to answer it. So we have somebody that will sign a complaint that will allow us to take her to jail if they pursue the complaint, which they have already told us that they want to, but we have told them we're coming down here trying to, on the front end, advise people instead of just showing up and taking people to jail for being on this property, which has been verified, and the property owners have contacted us and want to sign a complaint. We have asked that they allow us the opportunity to come down here, bring people who have housing resources. We've got a clinician coming down. We've asked them to allow us to talk to everybody.
I appreciate it. And that's why I'm asking about them, because they're the ones who are like, come on, guys, we need you down here. That's the only reason I'm asking.
I hear you.
Well, that's funny. because Brian O'Neill was the only one on the scene trying to run his own round 'em up operation at 8 o'clock. And now look, it's 10:30. And now we got all kinds of cameras, all kinds of people, all kinds of awareness. Oh, and Regan's on the way.
And I'll just be honest
We're
with
just
you.
trying to work with the community with what we
I
have,
hear you.
know?
And I don't want you contacting them, putting any pressure on them. They made a complaint to us.
I didn't even say what my intention was. To
I know.
I'm just asking.
I hear you. I'm not mad. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to share that. I can assure you that they have contacted us. They contacted us yesterday and said, what is going on? And we said, give us an opportunity to address it. And that's what we're doing.
Okay, I understood.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about being old,
Lakewood for people to do anything but live outside of that park. That's how bad the state is.
Was just dealing with a couple things. We'll get you through. Go ahead, sir. You bet.
Again, this is a public street. None of these businesses could get their trucks through to conduct business, but oh well. Here comes the trash truck to throw away everybody's stuff as well.
Actually, I lied. Well, I don't know where the trash truck is going. Yeah, you can slide through there. Yeah, you're good.
Great, thank you.
You bet. Take care.
See the trash truck up here at the top? I'm almost here. And what's going to go on is we're going to record some more Lyle settlement violations and some Fourth Amendment violations of them throwing away people's survival gear and everything they own.
down, I'm confirmed and urged.
Okay. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to call Mac and just let him know that he's going to be up here with the clinician. Like, this should be a calm situation, but we'll...
O'Neill has now figured out I am there.
Let's get everybody out of here.
Okay, sounds good.
And we'll meet you at the city jail.
Yeah, I'll see you down there.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone from Channel 3?
How many dudes are back here? Okay. I'll talk to you in just a sec. Bye. How many are back here?
Four.
4 dudes? How many females?
3.
Thank you.
Cars on the reckless, I-25 northbound just south of Broadway. Black Honda, Baker Mary Baker Union 2, driving very slowly.
Yeah, Max coming up here. I just want to tell him that we're leaving. That's him right there. Let's go. I'm ready. I just want to let Mac know that he's flying solo, but this should be a peaceful crowd minus Amy.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
Yep. So some of these people have asked for housing options. I've texted Andy Phelps from the mayor's office and asked him what resources he has to get these people on the list, to see if they can get in the House 1000. There's these folks right here. There's this guy. Yep. Now the star cars talked to him. That guy down there with the vest, the guy in the tent on the end with 2 dogs, the big dude, the older big guy, Mac. So, Yep. So they've all asked for housing. The star car can't give them direct lines. I really appreciate you coming down. Now, Mac, because of what's going on behind, we want to get everybody and get out of here. Are you okay staying here?
Yeah, I'll just flip with you. We'll go down.
Okay, you're smooth.
Yeah, because there's only 3 people.
Yes.
They're all down here.
Yep. And if you like, I don't want you to duplicate efforts, but
Right.
their resources are different than yours, and so they're in that white van up there, and you may want to check with them.
So we also have the outreach case coordinator. They have some different resources too, some more immediate housing options. I'm gonna loop back with Carlos. He's parked down there.
Okay.
That way we don't reinvent the wheel.
Right.
And we just get this as smooth as we can before I make contact with them, if you're okay with that.
Absolutely.
Okay,
And are you okay, Mac, with all of us leaving? We want to get our prisoners and get out of here. Yeah, that guy, like these guys, they're all smooth. They're all the ones that are code 4. Everybody here is code 4 and has been open. They have.
So we don't need to talk.
Well, they said they don't have a direct line to housing. They can only basically give them a referral to somebody else. So I'm just trying to make sure that we've any and every option that we have to offer these people, that we've exhausted it.
Okay, so we'll swing around and go talk to Carlos.
Okay, thank you. Do you want another officer here?
I should be fine. I mean, 'cause everybody occupied.
Right. Yeah, and everybody is, I'm recording right now, but all of them are recording. So if you need another.
Listen very carefully. You need another officer? We're all recording. Listen to his speech. He's a nervous wreck. He knows he's busted. He knows he's busted. However, when the Denver Police Department rallies around this as Commander Sergeant, Commander Joel Bell of District 3, who is this tiny fingers in his official capacity boss, rallies around this and supports this, we have tyranny.
The car because Regan Benson just showed up. Okay.
What?
Now, do you want another officer here?
I should be fine. I mean, 'cause everybody occupied.
Right. Yeah, and everybody is, I'm recording right now, but all of them are recording. So if you need another car because Regan Benson just showed up. Okay. I'm going to get you another car here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You got it, 1040.
The cop has no idea who I am.
390 Adam.
390 Adam.
We're going to get these prisoners transported to city jail. 17 Sam is here with the clinician, but we've got several activists here. So I would like another car to come cover him while he's with the clinician doing the outreach. And then I'm going to have a transport when you're ready.
Okay, go to transport.
I'm going to be transporting 4 males and 3 females to the city jail from this location. Unit number is Robert Sam Victor 614. And the starting mileage is 107,607.
I'm clear at 1041. Great. 327 Sam. Would you like covering at 4th and LePan? I appreciate it at 1041.
He's a really good cop. Yeah. And here's me up at the top of the street as this was going down. I was trying to get there to help some folks and at least document what was going on. I think this is important that we watch this. Again, this stream is about talking about the weakest, the sickest, and the poorest, and how we respond to those in need. I am very firm in that if you are not hurting anyone, you should be left alone. If you have nowhere to live and you are living on taxpayer supported property, I don't care. I will help you keep it clean. I will tell you, don't be an asshole. Don't be a bad neighbor. I will do everything I can to help you. What I don't support is harming another person. That is not what government is about. I don't understand why people don't get this. I don't care what side of the political aisle that you are on. Everything is getting worse. Everything is getting more expensive. Nothing is getting solved. Why don't you get it? Why do you support the jailing of people whose crime is existence on public property? Can you ask yourself that, please? And define what kind of person you are in a country that's premised on freedom. Please, please do that. Here's me up at the top of the street, just getting there. Hey, everybody. So we're going to try this in a vertical stream. Yeah, so here we are in Denver. This is actually DPD District 3. We have all the regular thugs out here performing what is essentially a second sweep, and they're doing it under the auspice of enforcing the camping ban. There's Ralph, Chief Trash Tyrant, has been getting his jollies for years now, coming out here and violating people's rights to survive by throwing away every single belonging they have to survive. I would imagine some crime scene tape is going to be going up here shortly. I want to tell you what else is happening. Because they are enforcing the quote-unquote camping ban in Denver, they are doing warrant checks and forcing everybody to identify so they can load them up and haul them off to jail. Good morning, everybody in the chat. I'm not really going to be able to see the chat, so I have mods in this chat that are in full control of the chat. So don't get stupid or you're going to get banned. Needles right there, but that's in response to harm reduction responses out here. So because they just saw those, they call it toxic material. So it gives them the ability to throw every single thing away, even though those are all clean needles in a sealed bag. Nobody's denying that addiction is an issue out here, but there are measures in place that are making the attempt to address them safely, and this is the response to it. Throw them in jail and throw away all their survival gear. I would imagine probably the owner of this stuff is sitting in the back of this car right now. There is somebody sitting in there. But this paddy wagon there is loaded with folks. This is America's response to homelessness, and long has been Denver's response and desire to get to this point, to use this level of force on peaceful people trying to survive. I sure would like to know how many people are sitting in that paddy wagon for crimes against others. Hi there.
Hi.
How we doing?
I'm actually doing all right. They put me in handcuffs and then they let me go like 45 minutes later. Supposedly I had a warrant out of Lakewood on an old fighting charge, but I knew I paid it and took care of it. So after arguing and yelling at them for long enough, he got in contact with Lakewood and they verified it was no good and he let me go. But they're just going down here arresting everybody on whatever they possibly can. And then the minute they deem it hazmat, that's what they're doing. They're throwing all that shit away because they found a needle in that man's tent.
Those are clean packaged needles.
There was no used anything in that. I watched it.
Yep.
This girl got arrested. Her boyfriend shows up after the fact. He wants to go to get his belongings, but they deemed it hazmat problem. But because he was here and his name came back clean, they let him take all of her belongings. Going right over the tent. So that's me right there with the shopping cart.
Okay.
And the two people on this side of it, they both got arrested. I've already had to stop 2-3 other people from just pilfering their shit and taking it.
So wait a minute. They had you in handcuffs because they thought that you had a
their
warrant?
Their little computer showed that I had a warrant out of Lakewood. And in fact, when I got arrested months ago, I paid a $70 fine for that Lakewood issue to be solved.
So they lied.
So their system has something in there that isn't the truth.
Well, let's assume that the system actually showed that.
He blamed it on the system.
Of course he did. Yeah. So
But it took me quite a bit of hollering and hooting, which I usually don't do.
Did you get swept yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday we got swept off of the 8th and Navajo site.
Right.
I advocate Amy assisted me and my wife over here to the location we're at, and I got awoken to them doing what they're doing right now.
What time did this start?
7:30, 8 o'clock-ish.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I couldn't put an exact time on it, and the sun woke me up. So I have a huge umbrella. I opened that umbrella and put it over me and my wife, and that is deemed a structure. That's why they messed with us, because of that umbrella. I didn't have a tent up.
So did they tell you they were enforcing the camping ban?
Yep.
And
exactly
so
what
they
they're doing.
deemed your umbrella a structure
Yep.
and used that
As a means
to
to
make-
run my name.
to run your name.
Which
Yep.
I sat there and happily gave my name, because 2 weeks ago at the last site, I was arrested on a no insurance 7-year-old ticket that I did have. And I went and took 2 days in Denver County, got it taken care of, pled guilty to a lesser charge, sitting out here believing I was code 4. They ran my wife's name 2 weeks ago at the other site, and she was clean. They arrested her today on some shit out of Sheridan.
Out of Sheridan.
Out of Sheridan, Colorado.
Yep, go figure.
A paraphernalia charge.
Uh-huh.
That she went to court for, took care of. It shouldn't be there. She shouldn't be in jail right now.
Yep.
And I mean, they're
Yeah,
doing it-
because Sheridan has their municipal ordinance on what they describe as paraphernalia, and it can be anything.
Well, he opened one of my bags and it has a miniature spoon in it, and I got the spoon bit.
Wait a minute. So he searched your stuff?
After I asked one of my friends that was still here and was free to go to pick up 2 of my bags so that the shit wouldn't come up missing. He turned and asked the officer if he could do so. The officer went through those 2 bags before he let my friend take them. He took one of my bags out of that backpack and was going to keep it because it had a spoon in it, paraphernalia.
Yep.
The spoon, in fact, I'm bending it into a ring. I'm going to break the tip of it off, the mouth part of it off, and the rest of it becomes a ring. He gave it back to me without even a second looking at it.
But wait a minute. Help me clarify this. So your friend was going through your
No,
stuff?
the cop opened it. The cop unzipped the bag.
And you gave the cop consent to do
No,
that
I
with
did
your
not.
property?
I asked my friend if he would walk over there and pick up 2 specific bags and take them so I wouldn't lose that stuff. When my friend turned and asked the cop if he could take those bags of mine, the cop went through them first and then gave them to the
With no probable cause.
None.
So I need to get your information, please,
name and
before I
number?
leave.
My name and whatnot? Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll write that
No,
down, but
and-
don't say that
No,
right now.
no.
Okay.
This Amy knows me well.
Thank you
We
for
should-
talking to
You're
me.
welcome. Anything else you want to hear, I got a big mouth.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
You and I will get
My
along.
name's Craig.
Craig, I'm Regan.
And I
Nice
share
to
the
meet
same
you.
last name as this young lady.
Yep.
Yeah, he thinks you're my sister. It's a copy.
They think she's your sister. So there's the paddy wagon as we were.
Paddy wagon air conditioned. No, it's not.
Probably not. So they shut the paddy wagon. There's O'Neill. He's already pointing at me. I'm going to get out of the street and stand over here. Hey, everybody. O'Neill is not available to go to trial next week to testify in one of his arrests of me from a warrant that he wrote for me for tearing down crime scene tape. He's not available. Isn't that interesting? Sergeant Brian O'Neill, in head of the operation, in charge of the operation of closing the doors on the van of that paddy wagon in, I'm going to say it's probably about 60, we about 60, 65 degrees right now in the sun. The sun is beaten. They've got them all locked up in that paddy wagon. Doors are shut. Those doors went shut the minute O'Neill figured out I was here. Look at Mr. Nervous Boy looking over here. That is #1 piece of shit cop of the fucking century.
Yeah.
Brian fucking O'Neill. Fuck that guy.
Second that.
Fuck you fuckers. Fuck every one of you. Fucking tyrant, thug ass, punk fucking bitches. Fuck you, Sanchez. Fuck you too, whoever the fuck you are. Fuck you, O'Neill. You gotta, how many of those guys you gotta fucking torture in there? And this fucker's gonna drive the van? Fuck you, O'Neill. You fucking tyrant, scumbag, fucking scum of the earth. Don't kill anybody, motherfucker. He's driving the fucking van today. Holy shit. Pray for those people. Everybody. Whoever you pray to, start praying harder. Fucking scumbag, fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you, O'Neill. You fucking tyrant. Well, that's how I convey my disdain, and displeasure in protest and redress that is within my constitutionally protected right to do so of a government official who is violating the rights of peaceful people that are harming no one. So for those of you trolls that are here gathering every word and trying to string it together in a warrant, make sure that you put all of the words together in the warrant. What's your name?
Magathon.
Why are you here?
Why am I here?
Yeah.
Because I'm covering these people.
What people?
He's right here.
Star?
Star.
Sitting in there? You're
Sitting
covering
in here.
them?
Sitting in here.
Good. That means you're not interfering in their
Okay.
work.
Okay.
Don't get out of your car.
I'll get out if I want. But
If you
I don't
want,
need to.
or if there's a need.
No, if I want to get out
If
of
you
my
want
car, I
to,
get out.
all right,
correct.
good. We'll remember that.
Anything else?
No, roll up your fucking window and don't get out of your car.
Okay.
So you still want to talk to me?
Oh, I thought we were having a little conversation.
Cool.
Good.
You know what I think about you?
Should I be concerned?
Do you care?
What do you think?
I think you're a tyrant. What good things have you done for the homeless community?
Okay.
Tell me. We're having a conversation. Tell me
Yeah.
what good things you've done.
I don't deal with the homeless community. So
Really?
no.
You're dealing with them today?
Today is the only day.
So what good things are you doing?
I just told you, I don't have any idea how to do it.
The only good thing he would have been doing was arresting the cops that were violating everybody's civil rights. That would have been a good cop doing good cop work.
They do.
You don't have any idea of what?
That's their job.
That's their job? So are you one of those cops that truly with 100% certainty believes that solving homelessness is not the job of the police? Huh?
I don't offer an opinion on that.
Of course you don't. That's what makes you a tyrant.
Gotcha. Okay.
You get it now?
I got it now. Thank you.
Perfect. I'm glad we're on the same page.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah? So do I. Can I have your card, please?
Yeah, absolutely. You can.
And you've been with the Denver Police Department since 2005?
Oh no, longer than that.
Why did you get into policing?
Oh, I can't tell you that. That's my personal family stuff.
Because of your family. I can't tell you that because that's my personal family stuff. That's why you became a public servant? What? To serve your family with a paycheck? Well, you got into policing.
Seen this kid around anywhere, have you?
Let me see it.
Can we put it on camera?
Sure. If you want. It's my little brother. I'm just kind of.
So anyway, this girl walks up. She's missing her brother's. She can't find her brother. We talk a little bit about that. And that particular day, a lot of people went to jail for no reason other than, to suffice the tyrant's desire to meet some type of internal calling that revolves around evil. So, DJ, is that the sergeant that you think should carry a gun? I'm just, I'm picking on you. I'm just picking on you. So if you're just joining this stream, we've been talking a lot about how society treats its weakest, sickest, and poorest, primarily the homeless community, and what is going on with 3 specific individuals that I'm currently working with. We're trying to raise funds for winter. Your Generous donation would be greatly appreciated. Money is a thing in being able to have cold weather response this year. It's been rough. I do not ask for money for the nonprofit if I am not doing outreach. I believe in using the money for outreach, keeping a small set of specific accounts for specific needs is all that I do with my nonprofit. Otherwise, that money is going directly out to the streets to help people. So we have talked a little bit about an individual that was shot in the face by the Denver Police Department. We've talked a little bit about Stephanie, who I don't think is going to join us today. So we'll skip talking about her situation, but just know that continues to be very volatile in retaliatory actions by a specific sergeant in District 3 who has a very driven penchant of retaliation on women, especially women. It's very weird. We just watched video of how he dealt with other women. It feels weird watching someone in their official capacity acting like they are acting towards women. And I do worry about Stephanie. I hope that things are going to even out for her. That particular sergeant also used his official position to retaliate against Stephanie again within the last several weeks to steal her RV again on a warrant that wasn't valid. Meanwhile, trying to attempt to effect more arrests of me in his official capacity. We are going to spend some more time talking about that particular Sergeant Brian O'Neill in his official capacity here in the upcoming weeks. I just want to finish highlighting a little bit about John and share some more about John. For those of you that have been with me for a while, you helped support John. You helped me support John in a huge way, which unfortunately, and these stories do exist, there's not many of them, but this is probably the most impactful one for me involving John, where I was not able to keep up with being a literal full-time case manager for John because John cannot manage housing. John needs a situation that others have been offered in the all-in Mile High, House 1,000, micro communities, other living situations that would take John off the street. But I don't think that is the goal for John. John is one of the older individuals of chronic homeless population in Denver that goes back and forth to Inglewood. John and I have been through a lot over the past, going into the 6th winter. And I don't know. Let's just talk a little bit about John. Show you some stuff. Where do we have some stuff on John? Well, it's one of my favorite memories of success. Amanda, one of my mods, set up a wonderful Amazon wish list for John. And this was a little video clip of this super awesome rug that John got for his apartment. Yeah, it's super vacuum packed.
Yeah, it is. It's in there. Oh, this is a nice
Oh,
one.
that's going to be a nice one.
Oh, that's like really fluffy.
Oh, cool.
Super fluffy. This is a good thing. Oh,
Heck yeah. Look at that.
phew.
Ooh,
Is that fluffy?
I
or
love it.
what?
Oh, this is good size,
This is
John.
for,
Oh, look how big that is.
yeah, that would be good in the inside there.
Yeah, we'll get the living room organized and get that spread out perfect for you. This is from our friend Amanda.
From Amanda?
Yeah, she's been hooking you up.
Amanda is, I gotta give you.
Look at that.
That's a beautiful rug for in there.
Heck yeah, that's gorgeous. And that matches the floor. I'll bet she did that on purpose. Look at the size of that. It's even got some stopper stuff, but she bought you rug stoppers to put underneath it too.
This is great.
Right on. John's doing good. Say hey. Say hi to everybody, John.
Hey everyone. I'm having a great time. Sorta. I'm feeling better. This is fun redoing a house.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't done this for years, and
feels good, huh?
Oh, it's a task. It's a lot of work.
Well, it's better than being outside, right? Because it's cold as hell out there.
It is very cold, and
Yep.
yeah, I don't have the enthusiasm to get things done like I used to.
But you're doing good.
And then somebody does something nice, and it's like, oh yeah.
That'll motivate you.
It helps.
It does.
It really does.
All right. Well, we just wanted to check in with you and make sure you're doing all right.
Right. Well, God bless y'all, and Regan, thanks ever so much. I was on my, those planes without motors. I was gliding, the glider plane.
We got you landed.
Yeah, safely. Thank
That's
goodness.
right.
So, yeah, I appreciate all your help. You're like godsends. I always wondered what a godsend was. And then I found, and Regan comes by and says, what's the matter with you? I'm like, oh.
We love you, John.
No, but yeah, I appreciate everything. And then
Watch what.
Oh. It's so disheartening. You have no idea. Look how good John looks. John he just couldn't maintain. And I got sick and I could not be there for him. And I never wanted him in the housing that he was in. I knew it was not a good setup for success for him. It was at Logan and Colfax. For those of you that are local in Denver and know downtown Denver, it's a horrible area. Absolutely horrible. And so many of us wrapped around John. And we did. We furnished his entire apartment. And he had a really nice thing going. And then just some bad decisions on his part. None that I would consider worthy of throwing him back out on the streets to die over. But that's not what society defines. John is so peaceful. And he just wants to have good conversation and good food and just shoot the shit with you and just hang out. But John has a brain injury. And John has self-medicated for a long time. So I guess that makes him a horrible person. Here's John the other night. Oh, they're making contact with people over here. Damn it. Geez, there's more. There's 3 of them. Gavin's back. Stober and Morrison. Mackie. John. What? Don't incriminate yourself.
My probation officer was going to have me revoked.
Right.
But I was starting a new program with the guy, and I did everything with Calvin over at Wellbeing.
Yeah.
And at Wellbeing, it's
Power.
Yeah, Power. And Wellbeing program.
So what are they arresting you for?
They say that
Just a warrant. You got a warrant.
they say I got a warrant.
I just saw you. How do you have another warrant?
I don't know.
Jesus, you guys.
She said she was going to.
I don't mean to interrupt. This is all your property, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure it all goes with you, or well, goes to us so you can get it when you're done. Okay?
She was going to withdraw and revocation.
Right.
And she said that, yeah, I'm going to pull the revocation.
Was this Inglewood or Denver?
This is Denver.
All right, Mackie. We're gonna run over here. I gotta catch you down, and we'll get you underway. So all your stuff. So
Jesus.
2 options.
But you can shoplift the shit out of Inglewood and not go to jail.
Be at our station, right? You'll just have to call me to get it back. Or if you want Mr. Windhoff, right?
We'll see what's going to happen.
And if he's willing to take it for you, that's up to you. You want to come with us? Or you want to go with him?
Store it, John, because I'll get it all on video.
What's going to happen is I'm supposed to go to
Is that what you want, John?
tomorrow.
Power tomorrow?
Yeah, Power tomorrow. And I'm not going to be able to make it because I'm being arrested.
What's your PO's name? I'll call her.
Shelby.
You got a last name for me?
You can walk with us. We're going to anyways.
I'm sorry.
You got a last name for Shelby?
You're good with storing your property, not okay, good. All right.
Yeah. And if you could call her up,
Watch the crack.
you know, I'm supposed to see Calvin tomorrow. I was supposed to, I did my intake down at Power.
Okay.
Stand right here, okay? You can still talk to her, but just I got to pass it in. No needles, knives, nothing that's gonna poke me, stick me.
Yeah, I don't understand. And now I lose all my money, all the money that I just made.
No, you don't.
What's that?
You absolutely do not.
It's empty. Yeah. So you probably shouldn't.
It's,
Well, you have municipal. Because I saw you at.
Yeah, I'm supposed to. Yeah, this is gonna screw up.
But we're supposed to do community. You and I are supposed to do community service. I have that community service form.
Yeah.
Oh, John.
Well, like I said, I don't know if they're actually going to transport you down there or if they're going to do some kind of video court, from Arapahoe County or whatnot. I don't know. That's a.
And
Finally.
to this recorded call, press 1.
Finally.
To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to permanently block your number from receiving calls from this facility, press 6. For balance and rate quotes, press 7. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press 1. To refuse charge, thank you for using
It's John.
Securus. You may start the conversation now.
John. Oh my God, finally. I cannot believe the timing of this. I am talking about you right now on my YouTube channel going over your arrest the other night. I have literally missed every one of your calls, John. I don't know what's going on. My phone is not ringing. I mean, I guess they're giving you out time at 7 o'clock in the morning. I missed one of those calls. I am not trying to avoid you. I need you to know that. I know. So did you talk to Shelby? I talked to Shelby and I left Monkman a message and he called me back from Wellpower. I'm more concerned about why your PO admitted to me that she knew you were compliant with following Wellpower's programming and in fact confirmed with me that you did have that appointment the next day after you'd been arrested. And she appreciated that I could be, I don't quite know what the word was. I was doing everything I could to try to stay in good communication with her, John, because she gave me no valid reason for revoking you with a felony failure to comply. I've watched that you have not had a court date, and it also shows in the system that you don't have a bond. I had to call the bonding office at the jail. They tell me you have a $5,000 bond, cash surety, and that the courts are closed today because of, Indigenous People Day, Columbus Day. And nobody seems to know when you're going to be in front of a judge. And I'm not okay with that. And I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do about it. But in the meantime, are you okay in there? I'm sure she did, John. I'm sure she did because she had no reason to revoke you. She told me that you just were not staying in touch with her. She never articulated that you missed appointments. She articulated that she can't get a hold of you. And I reminded her that you are, in fact, living in homelessness. And it's not, I didn't know if you had a phone or not. It doesn't matter. I don't understand what the reason was for revoking you. Did she give you a reason for revoking you, John? How is that a thing when she admitted to me that she'd been talking to this Wellpower person who told her flat out that you were complying and that they were coming to get you? This is why I'm talking about you right now, John, on my YouTube channel, because this is all part of Denver's sick and twisted, fucked up plan to throw every one of you in jail for no reason. And so, for as mad as you are about it, I'm 10 times as mad about it. But I just need to know that you're okay in there. John, you have a $5,000 bond. You've got to get in front of a judge. And you need to call that PO every single day. You need to call her and you tell her, I don't care what docket you got to get on, you get me in front of a judge because you're violating my rights. John, those are the words. You are violating my rights. I am not an attorney. I am not giving you any legal advice. I am simply telling you what the process is in the system. Well, how they're getting away with that, John, is they set a bond for you. You had a bond set for you when Inglewood picked you up over in Arapahoe. That bond was posted that night. So some judge already in Denver, and I don't know what judge it is because I can't get into any court documents, already said that you were worthy of a $5,000 cash surety bond based on the bullshit the PO told them. This is the bullshit about these civil rights violations for being accused of a crime. You're not compliant with probation. All a probation officer has to do is say it. And all of a sudden, there's instantaneous punitive measures taken on you. The same thing is happening. I'm so mad, John. I'm sorry. And if this call gets disconnected, call me back because I have money on my account. And also, the money you gave me the other night, I want you to be clear. You only have $52 and some change in there. Okay? So I just want to be clear about that. And I'm not putting that on your books. I'm going to save that for you for when you get out, okay? You better be out tomorrow. You make sure you keep names of those deputies because that's the other thing that I'm addressing right now are the conditions and the treatment of what's going on in that downtown detention center. And are you in a clean cell? How many people are in your cell? No, you're in the open pod. Okay. Are you getting out time because you how come you don't try me? How come you haven't tried to call me more, John? I'm not upset. I'm worried. And John, regardless of everything that we've been through and what we talk about, you know with 100% certainty that I do not support you sitting in jail for harming no one. So regardless of everything we've been through, just please always remember, I don't want you sitting in jail for never harming anyone. And it tears me apart to not know that you're not okay. And I've done everything except go down there. And I'm really hesitant to go down there because there are cops trying to throw me in jail relentlessly right now. And I'm kind of trying to stay. Well, it's not that I'd be in trouble. Well, to yourself, John, to yourself. You cannot spend another winter out here, John. And I told Shelby, I told her, and I gave her all the contact information that she needs for you to walk out of that jail and go into a housing situation. It might not be the most ideal housing, John, but you have got to get off the street. So you can also remind Shelby that you talked to Regan, and Regan told me that you have probably been in contact with the appropriate people for me to go into a shelter type of situation. And I'm not talking congregate shelter. I'm not talking Salvation Army. I'm not talking all that. I'm talking, Johnston's plan to either put you in a motel. I mean, John, are you going to go? You cannot be out here in this weather. But John, not other people. You. And you, no, not as well. You and you only. And until you can prove to yourself for a solid year that John can do John can't take care of anybody else.
That's what I plan on doing. But I thought maybe.
John, I would never say heck with you, but I will tell you, you put me in positions where I just throw my arms up and I say to myself, why does John want to be cowboy? Why does John want to die out here? Is that what you want me to go through? Do you want to go through that? Do you want to put your mom through that?
You don't have my mother's number.
I do. You gave it to me.
Oh, thank God.
I'm here. John, you don't owe me anything. What you do, let me take that back. You do owe me. I appreciate that. But you owe me the non-torture of having to go through another death out on the street. You do owe me that, John. And you owe a lot of people that tried to set you up for success in your apartment. You owe them the same. That doesn't feel good. Well, John, I just need to know you're okay. Do you not have a tablet in there? Did they not give you a tablet? What floor? You're supposed to have a tablet regardless. So if you could ask the question, please, why you don't have a tablet, because I'm going to be really curious in the answer, John, because this is part of the problem with stuffing you guys in jail, and then they cut you off from the outside and none of us can communicate with you. And I'm really serious about addressing this. And if there are injustices and there are things going on in that jail right now, there is a phone number for the Office of the Independent Monitor. And it's posted. It's supposed to be posted on the walls or by the phone, or you can ask. And you can file an official complaint by calling the Office of the Independent Monitor. Okay? The Office of the Independent Monitor. It's the complaint process for jail complaints because they don't take those complaints serious. Regardless of filing grievances and all that stuff, I want you to encourage people that are in there that may have problems going on, whether or not, they're not getting phone time, tablets, communication, proper nutrition, medication, all those things, that they can file a complaint with the Office of the Independent Monitor by telephone. Do you have water? Is the water working correctly? Yeah, John, the only person that can do that for you right now is that PO. So I would call her. She probably is off today, for the holiday. But starting tomorrow, I'm gonna be watching that docket, and I'm gonna call her again tomorrow morning. Shelby, I've got her number. And I'm going to be asking some questions. Now, she doesn't have to talk to me, John. So that's the thing. Finding storage, what do you mean? Oh, in a store? Oh, you have an actual storage unit? John, I hope you're not doing a big old hoarding thing again in a storage unit. Oh, you always find treasures. There's no doubt about that. John, how about we try to get you a room so you can, have some drawers in a room and not be out on the street. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm really glad to hear from you. I feel a lot better. It's really been bugging me. I don't like it when you guys are sitting in jail. I don't, John. And I don't think you deserve it. So, yeah. You're welcome, John. But you gotta, you gotta get out of the system. I'm gonna go sit down, John. I'm gonna go. I have a meeting scheduled with Lisa. Yeah, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about some things because I really think that's where you did best. I don't. We can talk more when you get out, but I think you would agree, and that's where we know you best. Well, power doesn't know you. Yeah, but John, you were being unfair about that. And so I think we should talk about that again. I really do. Cuz you're getting SSDI now, right? Or you're SSI now. Yeah. So let's talk about some of that stuff, okay? But for now, let's just focus on where you're going to go when they release you. So that's your question for Shelby, right? And getting in front of a judge ASAP. So stay on her, and I will as well. Yeah, yeah, please do. And John, if I don't answer, it's because I can't, or I've missed your call. I've missed your call every single time you've called. At least try me twice, a couple times a day, please. Could you at least do that? Okay. All right. Thank you. We'll talk soon. All right, John. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, in this chat, seriously? Really? I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a couple hours and hopefully get some good things done. This isn't about you, okay? This isn't about somebody not, respecting your whatever in the chat. Stop it. Just stop. This is about this situation here, right? So all the drama stuff, it's just dumb. And end it now. And let's go back to talking about John, please. And so that was John calling me from the jail. And so that was really good because that's only the second time I've been able to talk to John. And I was very, very, very worried. John has a heart condition. John lost his housing. John spent all winter out here last year. I never thought in a million years that John would make it through last winter. I don't know that he's going to make it through this winter if he's out on the street. Scott, yeah, I know. I can only do so much. But when it comes to them sitting in jail, that is not the answer. And I cannot ignore that. And I cannot be okay with that. How long is sentence? Well, are you asking me how long his sentence is, Tish? There's no sentence. He just got arrested last week. I don't know if you caught that whole phone call. Yeah, Bokomo, so just total fucking drama in the chat. I don't know. I've given you guys free reign to either correct it or start blocking people. I don't know. I can't watch every comment. AB, I don't know. Rain, I have no idea. Robert, stop it. I don't know. Quit. Fuck. It's like fucking junior high. Stop. So John just got picked up on a probation revocation. We were watching his arrest. I contacted his PO. She gave me no good reason. for revoking him, other than he hadn't called her, even though she admitted that he was on schedule with well power, which is part of her probation stuff. You know, we just keep them in the system. Go do this stuff. And if you don't do it, we'll just keep throwing you in jail, even though what we've expected you to do for the last 20 years has never, ever proven to work. We're going to keep doing the same thing to you so we can continue to justify our job, our paycheck, and continue to throw the unhoused in jail and leave them there. So let's go back to watching the rest of his arrest, because I do want to talk about this. I also want to talk about how bad John looks compared to that first video that I shared with you. And that's because of him having to spend another winter out here on the streets. Here, hold on. There it is. Yeah. So again, this was in Inglewood last Tuesday. You know, you're supposed to see a judge within 48 hours. Those are your rights.
There goes all my money.
And you better damn well get it back.
I got $540.
Yeah, I think
No, I
30,
think it
30 bucks for booking fees.
Well, you can give me your Mackie. Give me your cash, so Arapahoe doesn't take it.
Can I give it to her? My cash.
Is that what you want?
Yes, I do.
You want all your cash to go with her?
Yes. And there's like $60 there, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck Arapahoe. I forgot. Denver doesn't do that shit anymore.
Double check that's all changed.
And how much you think you got in there? There's some more up there on the.
Yeah, there should be $60.
We'll count it and make sure so it's all on video.
Can you help me with this, Regan?
I can't stop what they're doing.
Well, can I call you? And I'm gonna need somebody to call a couple of people.
Yeah, you can call me from jail.
Can I get your number real quick?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
My card is in.
I got a pen. You want me to write it down?
Yeah, I would sure appreciate it.
Yeah, if they'll give it to him.
I'm so tired of all this.
You're just wearing the one pair of pants.
I guess.
There's not another pair of shorts or anything underneath. Nothing in your socks, nothing in your shoes.
No.
Okay. No more money in here. Okay. I can go with it. Here, you want to lean up against here just so you don't fall over? I'm going to try to get the camera out.
Yeah, right there.
I know you
See
said you
that
didn't
guy-
need it, but.
That yellow thing right there.
03-201.
Is that okay?
That's
5143.
the guy. Regan, the yellow
You want her to have this?
piece of paper is the guy from Well Power.
Okay. We'll put it in this money envelope.
Yeah, I should have been given the rest.
You want us to count that money in front of you and then give it to her, or you go with her just taking that?
Well, I know there's 48, 58, $68 there.
All right. Well, if there's less, you ain't holding me to it, bro.
Yeah.
Here, just
You're okay with us not counting it? Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Good Inglewood being all cool.
Right.
This is a stupid arrest. You can steal shit all day long in Inglewood, but you cannot be homeless.
All right, you ready?
Okay. Did you give him that phone number?
Yeah, it's in the property.
Mackie, it's in your property, though.
They'll let you hang on to it. They'll let you keep it.
You tell them to give you that phone number
When you get there.
and call me and let me know.
I'll call you tonight.
And remember that those calls are recorded and do not self-incriminate.
Yes. Well, if you try and get a hold of Shelby and Monkman,
I'll do that for you in the morning. I will. But John, dude, you can't spend all winter like this.
oh, I know. I'm trying
Come
to get
on.
a place.
We're gonna get going, okay? You good?
Okay.
All right, watch me, all right?
Thank you for being good to him. John is a gentle soul.
Oh yeah.
This is an unnecessary thing.
Austin, you guys got all that property?
What was the reason for contact?
Loaf and Jug called on him. And they wanted him trespassed. So, all right. All good? Yeah, thank you.
Drive careful.
Will do. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye, Mackie. Remember all the good times we've had and everything we've accomplished. You're throwing it all away, kinda, you know? We did a lot of good shit, John. Ugh. Fucking John. Loaf and Jug. What'd you guys do? Go spend money in Loaf and Jug? They took your money and then call the cops on you? You remember John? I had him completely housed. So yeah, that's about the bulk of that. Again, how did I happen upon that arrest? Well, Denver Metro Audits and I were directly across the street at the cop shop, and we were peacefully protesting and redressing the Inglewood Police Department, and we saw them. We just saw the cops over there, and I watched for a while. I thought they were just hanging out watching us. And I finally said to DMA, I said, we need to walk over there and see what's going on. And it just so happened that it was Mackie that they were arresting. They had been at the Loaf and Jug, the convenience store, right across the street moments before. John had money. I'm sure they were over there spending money. Somebody called the cops, supposedly from Loaf and Jug, and said they wanted them trespassed. And so I don't know how the contact initiated. I don't know if John exercised his right to remain silent. I don't know. What I want to say about that interaction with Inglewood and those three cops, the cop arresting him was Gavin Falatko. The other two there are Austin Morrison and Mari Stober. I think Mari's refers Stober, Officer Stober, the blonde. I've had interaction with all of them. Austin Morrison, I don't know. They were all cool. That was all nice. It looked good on camera. But Austin Morrison is the Inglewood cop that got up on the stand about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and got up on the stand and lied about Josh helping the homeless woman who had no heat in her car in the park. And Austin Morrison beat the living shit out of Josh. And then got up on the stand and, of course, said Josh punched him in the face. There was no body cam footage that showed it. Austin knew he was going to get away with lying. That's what a jury, a bootlicking jury, buys into. Stupid people that sit on juries that don't even see any proof of the state making their case. They convicted Josh. Josh just got out of jail about probably a month ago. He lost everything. He's trying to start his life over. But at any rate, we had seen Officer Falatko several times that day before he arrested John. And you hear me making reference to shoplifting. Yeah, he was working off duty with taxpayer dollars over at the Walmart in Inglewood in full uniform. You know, being private security for Inglewood or for the Walmart that pays for off-duty time, even though all the resources are provided to them by taxpayers. I got a huge long issue with police doing off-duty for corporations, but that's neither here nor there. But we did watch him make a shoplifting bust over by the Civic Center, and you know, he did a nice job, whatever. But the shoplifting suspect just relinquished all the shit that he stole from the store and got a ticket and walked away. Yeah. Because we've changed laws about shoplifting and the amounts in Colorado. Do I support that to the point of where it's gotten us now? I absolutely do not, because the people that are paying the price for sitting in jail are the homeless. It's the truth. And these small time shoplifters, they're not small time. They're going into stores and stealing just at the threshold of merchandise to not go to jail. And then they don't ever show up to court and blah, 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 blah. So the whole shoplifting thing is a real issue in Colorado. I don't endorse shoplifting. Okay. I don't. Do I think John should be sitting in jail over a shoplifter? No. So make all this shit make sense to me, please. So at any rate, so we've been here long enough. We've been here for almost 3 hours. We had a great live stream. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about our friends. We didn't get to talk about Stephanie much because Stephanie told me she would come on here and talk. She's not here. So I'm going to wait and let her tell her story. We are working towards supporting Wayne, who was shot in the face by Denver PD with a rifle round. Yeah. Homeless man. By the way, this is the third homeless person Denver has shot in a year, a little over a year. The other two are no longer on this earth. This man survived. So help us, please support these individuals. Help us keep people warm this winter that are going to be out on the streets. There are a lot of people living in their vehicles. There are a lot of people that just truly don't deserve to die because they don't have a home. And any support, any financial support that you can give Helping Hands for Dignity is greatly appreciated. All the ways to donate have been scrolling across the screen. The QR code up at the top left of your screen. Use your phone right now. You can donate with a credit card. Your support is greatly appreciated. For those of you that have hung out with me for the duration of this stream, I thank you very much. I really wish we would learn to cut the drama in the chat. It's not necessary, and you're going to get blocked. These chats don't mean that much to me when they are off topic and about you. So I understand that everybody's got their feelings about certain things. You could come in here and have those conversations, but to go on and on and on and on and on about somebody not validating your feelings by controlling the chat for you, don't come back. I mean it. Don't. This is about life and death out here. We just watched a guy take a rifle round to the face by out of control police in the United States of America. And you guys are bitching about how you feel in a fucking chat? Wake up. Mods, thank you very much for being in here. It's going to be a long winter. And I'm probably going to jail again soon. So stay tuned. Bye, guys. Have a great day.